Good evening, everybody. We are here for week 4 of IHSEA Rocket League. I am Coach McGee bringing you the Rocket League stream as always. And tonight I'm joined by a friend from Erie Prophetstown High School. Ryan, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Really excited for the action tonight. This one is going to be a barn burner, and I call it that because here are two of our Southern schools, two of the biggest, most awesome powerhouse Rocket League teams in the IHSEA for our match of the week. This one between your Unit 5 Iron Cats and your Kankakee Ks. Both teams have been so good all year, and this has been a matchup we knew was eventually going to happen and one we really wanted to see. So we're going to give the teams the go. We're going to spectate in game. Guys, I'm so excited for this one. Unit 5 is going to be in orange as the Iron Cats are. Kankakee is going to be in light blue as they are. Incidentally, the teams kind of running the colors their schools actually are, which is a fun, nice change for the broadcast tonight. Ryan, you said when we got to get to know each other a little bit in the pre-show that you are the manager for your team's Rocket League team. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm not necessarily a player. I just help where my coach needs it. I manage all of our games for the team.
Nice. What's Rocket League like up there in Erie Prophetstown?
We only have our one varsity and our one JV team. We've done well so far, and we're hoping to continue our good luck.
Good deal. Waiting on our teams to join. As soon as Unit 5 joins, Kankakee has the green light to get their players in. Yeah, we got the ready from the teams, and they haven't joined quite yet. But we will get it squared away here in just a second. Got a question mark from Coach Rakowskis. I was so ready. Here we go. We're finally in. I think they misunderstood the direction, but we are finally in the lobby, and here we go. K's versus Iron Cats. No Chicago area schools tonight, and we're going to get the excitement started here. We've had a lot of 3-2s today, which is really exciting because as you go deeper into that Rocket League season, that does tend to happen with the Swiss tournament. And here we go.
I'm hoping today's going to be a good match.
Yeah, ball control going to be the name of the game with teams this good. Very highly ranked players on both sides. Go ahead and comment in Twitch chat, guys, whoever you are cheering for. Are you Team Iron Cats or are you Team Ks? The Unit 5 Iron Cats actually last year's IHSEA Rocket League state champions. So they are looking to defend their title here and continue their undefeated ways.
From what it's looking like, everything's going good so far.
Rotation's going to be pretty good tonight. Ball speed going to be very high. An opportunity now for Kankakee as Kybek pushes up but interrupted by the Iron Cats, and they're going to grab this ball here. CG, one of the best players on the Iron Cats last year, he's back making things happen. And here comes the aggression from Unit 5. Dante goes up for a touch off the backboard, is going to get misdirected, however, and unable to follow through on that. CJ's in the spot he needs to be. Pushing deep into the corner, Dante takes the demo from Kybek. And now we are looking for a potential Kankakee goal. It's off, though, and the Iron Cats double commit, but do protect that goal from being scored. This one's on, an opportunity now for Kankakee. As the rotation there it was, but it was stopped. And still a dangerous ball. Kankakee, however, going to take the first goal of our series tonight. Take a look. This is the moment we thought it was going to happen. It gets stopped, but Divinity able to be there anyway and take the lead here against Unit 5.
Do you think we'll have a closeout match, or do you think we'll be here for a while?
I think that I don't think this is going to be a sweep. We always say that when teams are matched up. In Rocket League, anything can happen, honestly. But these teams just so evenly matched and so good. And we can already see a minute and a half into our game here that only one goal has been scored and really tough defense is being played. So I'm excited for what should be a close competitive series.
Me too.
Here we go. Into the corner again. Kybek with some nice aerial control, except he misses the ball and uses all of his boost to do it. Dante trying to think about what to do with it. If he played patiently, it's not going to pan out. The swing shot from the Ks also not going to net any goals. So here come the Iron Cats. CG with the aerial dribble. Not going to get anything from it. Dante tries to follow up. It's a crazy ball control moment here. The 50-50 is all happening. No clue which team is going to come out with control of this ball quite yet. K-Dub here tries to get the corner shots. Dante gets the demo, but not the goal. CG, that ball is on but interrupted. It's a back and forth, and it will continue to be so. However, K-Dub able to stop that goal from being scored too. This is just going to be a defensive master show tonight. I can't wait.
The teams seem to be very evenly matched with a back and forth.
And that's just what you're going to see when teams know how to rotate and know where they need to be at all times. Really, it's just going to be a matter of who makes mistakes. That goal from Unit 5, or from the Ks rather, was because Unit 5 made the mistake in trying to overcommit to that corner rotation. So now we only have 2 minutes left in this game, and it's still just been a defensive struggle in the trenches. CG with an opportunity, though. That ball is on, and a score is going to happen. Tie game now with 2 minutes left in game 1.
Like you said, we're looking at where teams can make mistakes and where the other team can find that hole.
There was a massive hole there from Kankakee, and immediately punished by Unit 5. Tie game here in the first game of our series. CG has spent more time in the air than he has on the ground, I swear.
Looks like we're on Kankakee's side, looking to go towards Unit 5.
One of the things we talk about every week up to this point has been what side of the field is the ball spending the most time on. That is not going to be defended. Dante gets right over both K's cars. He takes the backboard shot, doesn't get the command he wants on it, and decides to just follow up instead. Speezy Tills? Is that how you say his name?
It looked like it.
I'll get a closer look at it when we get a chance. Tries to go up for the ball, but just doesn't have the boost or the speed to contest it. Kaibek gets some revenge. But yes, to the point I was making, we usually talk so much about how much time is the ball spending on one side of the field or the other, and it's usually indicative of who your winner is. However, these balls are getting cleared back and forth constantly, and you just don't have a really intense amount of time being spent on either side of the field.
It does seem to be very evenly matched between the two schools.
Kaibek, that's on and stopped. Dante now trying to clear the ball, get it away from Kankakee, and he will do just that. The pinch toward the middle, not going to be enough for a goal. Neither is the follow-up from Kaibek. And now the K is on defense with a goal down, less than a minute left. Anybody's game here in game 1. A little fake out by CG. Sev going up. He decides to patiently dribble the ball down. 2 misses, tons of boost committing, 30 seconds left. Dante is content to keep the ball on the blue side of the field. And honestly, you can expect all the Iron Cats to do that. However, who cares about keeping it on their side of the field? Let's take another goal instead. A huge insurance goal with 25 seconds left in game 1. Iron Cats looking good here to start our series.
U5 seems to be finding those holes that we keep talking about, and they're doing a good job playing that offense.
It's made possible by the rotations that are happening. There's always someone there in the middle of the field ready to follow up on those holes. And if that continues to be the case, Unit 5 is going to be punishing this match pretty well. The aerial dribble over everybody. Sit down. CG with a play. Take a look. He says, I need no one except myself in the bottom of my car. This game definitely going to go the way of Unit 5. A really nice showing here, particularly from CG in game 1.
I do believe that this is going a very good matchup between both schools, and that they are getting those rotations in as well between both of them.
Kankakee looking for a goal here at the end just for a momentum shift. Kaibek not able to follow up on the opportunity, and instead Unit 5 will take game 1 by a score of 4-1. CG, the man of the game. Let's take a look at our scoreboard here. Yeah, you saw there's one less assist for Unit 5 than there was goals by CG. He's taking care of 2 of those goals himself. And Kankakee just kind of getting out-rotated right now. As you look through this game 2, just pay attention to those holes in the rotations and see, both teams very capable of punishing. That's how Kankakee got their first goal, in fact, is that Unit 5 fall apart there right in the middle in front of the net.
And that's where we're going to see, like we just saw in this last game, we're going to see that one leader fall forward to where they are seeing those holes in the back.
I'm interested to see if Kankakee adjusts their gameplay to perhaps demoing more, creating some space. You know, demos are totally a legitimate part of the game that help create those holes that these guys are scoring through right now. So maybe Kankakee starts to play a little more aggressively because they do have a passive play style at the moment.
You are correct in saying they seem very passive.
I'm just going to call him Speezy. I don't want to worry about the rest of his name. That's what I've decided on. All right, Speezy with the back touch on the car. Off the backboard, though, dangerous for the Ks. Who will be there to follow up for Unit 5? Nobody. And Kankakee going to get it clear here. However, K-Dub there to stop it. Kybeck there to return the favor. And it is a back and forth right now. We saw no goal for a while in Game 1. Will we see the same defense here in Game 2?
Seems to be going back and forth between both teams at the beginning of the match. Could be due to fatigue in later game.
Nice goal by Dante. Finds a tiny hole. That one wasn't even really a hole. That was just kind of putting it where they ain't. By the old baseball adage there. Take a look at this shot. Exactly the precision he needs to get past both Ks. And Unit 5 with a quick Game 2 lead as well. Looking like last year's state champions right now, as Kankakee has at least 2 Grand Champs on their team. The other one isn't wearing a banner, unsure what he is. And Unit 5 making them look like diamond players right now. Nice little touch. The follow through by Kybeck, an opportunity for a goal, but it's interrupted by Dante. Good defense. That ball is on and interrupted again by Dante. He's doing everything right now in Game 2.
Both teams seem to be doing a good job of keeping it on the side once they have it over there.
Yeah, it has been less back and forth than last game. The control on one side is all there. That's a nice touch off the backboard for an opportunity. Can he do it himself? No. Instead, Divinity's there. Kybeck's going to be forced to go back, though, and now Kankakee on defense again. Good series there, though, in the Unit 5 side of the field. Here it comes again. They're looking for this backboard setup is what they keep trying to do. And Unit 5 maybe noticing that and making some adjustments to how they're defending, but that's going to be a goal for Speezy. I think it was actually an own goal, trying to stop the goal from happening. Let's take a look. Speezy does put the pressure down, and CG hit it in. Yep, he tried to hit it up higher, but instead not able to get the verticality he wanted, and we got a tie game. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left.
When it comes down to this, it does seem like both teams are very evenly matched, especially when it comes to the back and forth that we're seeing in both games.
Oh my gosh, it was saved! Speezy with the save of the game! That's been so long just dangling there on the outside of the goal. Holy, that might matter so much in a defensive game like this. Ball is on and stopped. Kankakee players defensively screaming internally right now as they try to keep a goal from being scored and clear this one. Divinity still not able to do it. Unit 5 is being very oppressive right now.
I believe that they're switching to more of the aggressive gameplay that you were talking about earlier, to where they're trying to keep it as much as they can on the opponent's side.
Yeah, it's suiting them well, but they just can't seem to true clear this ball at the moment. CG up for it. That ball not going to be on, and finally cleared deep into Iron Cat territory. Kybeck bringing around the side for the swing shot, interrupted by K-Dub. That swing shot is a thing we see a lot in IHSEA Rocket League. You send the ball as fast as you can around the side of the field and have someone in the middle aggressively pushing straight on to meet it. But when you get against players this good, they know that crap is coming and they are ready for that defensively. As intense as it might be, they are stopping it. There's the ball on. CG stops it. This is not going to be followed up by Speezy. And just as quick as that might have been a goal, now they have to defend a goal from being scored against them. What is the biggest thing you think that Kankakee is doing better Game 2 than as opposed to how they were playing Game 1?
I believe that they are going towards that aggressive gameplay to keep it away from the opposing team.
It does seem like their ball speed is significantly higher too. They're getting on this thing right now. Just over a minute left. We got a tie game. We got a series. We have some plays. We got everything for you guys tonight. That ball dangerous, but somehow stopped by CG in the face of 2K's cars.
I believe that these choices were very good for this week due to the level of equality from both of these schools.
Yeah, we had some excellent 3-2s across the board, actually. We'll have to pull up what those were. Shout out some of the scores on stream tonight. Kybeck with an interesting redirect. That ball on CG there. No follow-up, but Divinity's there. Too high, too right. Still a 1-1 game here in game 2. Oh, Dante, that would have been the score too. He had the angle, just missed the ball. CG looks for the dunk, doesn't get it. Dante wants to follow up, and he does! A 30-second go-ahead goal for the Iron Cats. CG tried to dunk the ball himself. Dante says, don't worry, I got you.
Dante seems to be picking up some of the slack from where his opponents are bouncing off the backboard.
Yeah, we haven't seen CG with the crazy aerials as much this game, but I think that's not because he's playing down. It's because Kankakee is stepping up to stop that, and Dante's now been the scoring star for game 2 of the Iron Cats. But Kaibek, this ball is on and interrupted. Good news for Iron Cats fans. 20 seconds left as the K's look to tie this game, stop going down 2-0. Speezy misses the ball. Kaibek taking it up the wall, following through himself. Sends the ball as deep as he can with the boost he has. The redirect, the follow-up, not there. Unit 5 puts it deep, going to try to spike the ball and end this game. That is not going to happen quite yet. CG says, actually, I kind of just want a goal. Instead, he passes it to the Ks, who keep the ball up. Dante trying to spike it, and finally does. Unit 5 narrowly wins game 2, 2-1. Would have been 3-1 had it not been for a brilliant save from Speezy. And we have a very, very close series, despite the fact that it's 2-0 right now.
Both teams seem to be doing an amazing job of participating and rotating as well.
Yeah, look at the scoreboard. Nobody's dominating. Nobody is the standout crazy player right now. They're all doing their job and trying to make the most of every opportunity they get. We are going to game 3 with the Iron Cats up 2-0, but it is a close 2-0. Will we see a game 4? What do you think?
I'm not sure. I believe that both schools are quite evenly matched, and what happens is what happens.
I think that Kankakee did get better game 2, so I'm interested to see if they're continuing the rise or if that's all they've got for Unit 5.
We have a saying here in Erie Provincetown, when you don't see a standout, all of them are standouts, so hopefully we can see that continue going on.
Love that. Our saying on the board is one person doing something stupid is throwing, 3 people doing something stupid is a strategy.
Seems like a very good motto to live by.
The bumps come through from Kankakee. They up the aggression even more than they did game 2. Maybe that's what they need to do. A tight little pass, not going to be enough for Kaibek to intercept it, however. I don't expect a high-scoring game, that's for sure.
Both teams seem to be doing really good in the defensive to be able to keep the score down.
It's got to be so frustrating to play against either of these schools, to be honest.
It seems to be. If I were a player there, I would be very frustrated at the moment with the scores.
This is a offense wins views, defense wins championships type move. Nice little flick. Is there a follow-up for it? Kaibek's there. That's going to also go into the corner, but this one bounced way back. Nobody there. Speezy tries to get back as fast as he can, but it was just a desperation jump as he was hoping that that ball met him because he was not going to meet it.
I do believe that if we see a 4-game series here, it will be with very close scores due to the fact that both teams are playing defensively amazing.
Yeah, this is not the type of series you see a blowout. Here we go. Kankakee now able to win the 50-50 off kickoff, but not the follow-up. Divinity uses a lot of boost to miss that ball. Back in the game now. Here comes Divinity himself one more time. Speezy pushes through. Kankakee's ball speed a little low right now, but that is a miss. Is CG there to stop it? He is. He is there to save the overcommit, the miscommunication, whatever happened from his other 2 Iron Cats. This ball on and not stopped. The save attempt was there. It was actually very close to a successful save as Kaibek jumped way back for this one. Instead, CG gets his 2nd goal of the game, looking to slam the door in the face of the K's game 3.
I do believe that if we see a runaway score here, it'll be due to the fact of either fatigue or just miscommunication on part of one team or the other.
Yeah, mental matters so much in Rocket League, but Kankakee is here. Speezy gets bumped into a different universe. Holy. Divinity's there, and Kaibek can't get the ball in. Dante was just enough of a nuisance to stop that goal from being scored, and honestly, I thought it was a gimme goal. Oh my gosh, that pinch was insane.
I believe both schools are doing a good job of keeping it on the side, and once they can, Unit 5 seems to be doing a very good job of keeping the ball towards the other side when they can.
CG here again. Dante trying his best to follow up. Not there yet. Another scary backboard shot for Kankakee. But here they come, sending it back to the Iron Cat side of the field. I think Kaibek did not mean to hit it that way. And here they come. Here's the rotation. Divinity's where he's supposed to be, but it's a ground warrior right now. And that ball may have been scored had he hit it up. Here's the swing shot, interrupted. K's are there. Almost running into each other. Just over halfway through our game 2. It's a 2-goal game, but it does feel like it could quickly be less than that. Oh no, he missed it! And he stopped it! Oh, Kankakee missed the defensive stop and just hauled tail back there to make sure he could get back in time. Almost a total throw when the series is this close. There's a demo space created.
Both teams seem to have the strategy down quite well. It just seems to be those miscommunications that end up with a goal from the opposing team.
Yeah, I definitely thought somebody else was there for that. There's no way he misses it by that much if he didn't think that his teammate was there. CG trying to be a obstructionist right now, doing a good job of it. That's a mid ball. Kaibek's not quite there at the angle he needs to be to get the ball in yet. Minute and a half left in game 3. Can the K's come back, or will Unit 5 finish off a very close sweep? Let us know in chat what you think. Get loud, get proud. Be there for your Iron Cats or your K's. That ball is on and nobody's there. A 1-goal difference now.
I believe that if Kankakee can keep it up, we might see a 4-game.
Again, it's just the mistake of rotation. It's not even that these teams are like diffing each other. This is 100% doing the simple things right, or you get punished for it, because these teams are so good that they will do that. Kaibek now with the touch, not good enough to get over the head of Dante. Speezy trying instead. CJ will stop it as well, and the Iron Cats going on the offense, but they double commit up high on the wall. 1 minute left for Kankakee to tie this game or potentially take a lead here. That ball not on. Divinity in trouble. Everyone bumping into each other now. That ball saved by Speezy again. Speezy with the defensive saves. Speezy makes it easy. Here we go. 40 seconds left. Can they do it?
Both teams seem to be trying towards the end of the game still to try to make points. None of them seem to be holding on to it.
Oh yeah, Unit 5's not just playing defense here. They know how valuable a score is, and here they come, in fact, trying to get the go-ahead score. Speezy does not want to own goal. Dante's there. It's interrupted by Divinity. 20 seconds now for Kankakee to get the ball over and scored. That ball on and stopped. Speezy playing like the best goalie ever in the World Cup. That ball is on. It's stopped by CG though. 8 seconds left. Dangerous ball here again. The backboard is there. They can't connect. They had the opportunity. That may have been the goal they needed. Looking for the spike now, or sending it over for a 0-second goal. They just need to keep the ball alive, and they can't. Unit 5 finishes the sweep. It was so close. Holy.
Good job to both teams. They seem to be able to keep it together quite well.
Oh my gosh. I've never been so amped up for a sweep on stream in my life. Terp, we got another 3-0, but man, was it a match. Congrats to the Unit 5 Iron Cats, who are going to advance to 4-0 on the season. Kankakee is one of the best 3-1 teams in the league now, that is for sure. And you can expect to see both of these teams in the playoffs without a doubt, especially because just today I was very happy to announce that not only are we going to take the top 16 teams into the playoffs for Rocket League, but the top 32 teams in the IHSEA are going to advance to the playoffs, with the top 8 Rocket League teams meeting in person for our LAN finals. Anybody can have a Cinderella story when you got 32 teams together for those playoffs. What was your takeaway from tonight? What's your favorite thing on the night?
I believe that the strategy seen by both teams was amazing, in that both teams seemed to do quite well versing each other, and that they competed very well together.
Yeah, super, super quick match. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight to our match of the week. Hope you had fun on the sweep. Hope you had fun in the stream. Join us next week on Wednesday for Week 5 of IHSEA Overwatch, and Thursday for Week 5 of IHSEA Rocket League. As always, I'm Coach McGee. Thank you, Ryan, for joining me tonight from Erie Prophetstown. And as TiVo always says, it's been immortalized. We can't stop it now. Do your homework, everybody. Have a great weekend.